I'm not really sure if we're gonna play GTA 6, bro. Have you seen what's going on in the world these days? You know what's crazy is that I haven't even been taking a look at what's happening because like I've had enough of like what's happening. So I already taken a look before about like I already know the world is gonna go to shit, but I don't think the world is gonna end. Yeah, yeah. I mean, to me, it's not really a shock because I already like I already like I'm already prepared for that, bro. I was already mentally prepared for that. It's not really a shock to me, anyways. But give me an example of what's happening because I haven't even been taking a look at the news. There's always some crazy shit happening. Yeah, yeah, of course you should be prepared mentally, bro. I've been preparing all of these like years, man. Because like obviously like people are there's so many people who are asleep, some people who are awake, and the people who are asleep, bro, they're just gonna suffer a lot. Because um, we're living in a whole new world, like literally. So it's a whole different world compared to what it was back in 2020, back a year ago, back 2 years ago. People have changed. A lot of people have changed mentally. People can change like that, you know, at an instant. So that's why I don't take things too serious, you know. But that's not the only reason why I don't take things too serious. I mean, shoot, it's already been worse. I mean, like back in like November, or like a couple months ago, you know, there was like an attack, like Iran attacked Israel. You know, some crazy shit. Yeah, we live the moment. Yeah, I mean, let me tell you, bro, there's gonna be some more crazy shit that's gonna happen too. Some more crazy shit. So I'm just saying that because, like, I'm already like mentally prepared for anything because I've already trained my mind to be stronger than my emotions. That's exactly what I'm telling. Yeah, I mean, even recently, you know, with the Trump assassination and stuff, right? Yeah, talking about Iran. Yeah, yeah. Like, if Trump were to get, like, for example, let's say Trump were to get assassinated, oh man, that would really change a lot of things. I think it was meant for him to get assassinated, but he didn't get assassinated. Um, you know, even the recent things with like Biden and stuff, you know, like Biden has literally dropped out. Maybe he didn't do it. Maybe like the colleagues or the people who in his Democratic Party. Let me say this: I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I'm not this. I'm not they. I'm not B. I'm not they be. I'm not this and that. I don't put myself in a specific label or anything. I create my own reality. That's one thing. I'm my own leader. So you gotta be your own leader, bro, because you can't trust these presidents. They don't keep their promises. These politics, they're playing dirty games every day. And people think in the United States, they think that they have freedom and civil rights, but they don't. When you look really deeply into politics, into like the laws and the civil rights, it's not set on the firm foundation. It's set on a lot of lies and stuff. Nah, he has dementia. He quit because he had dementia. Yeah, but I mean, still, like, how do you know? Like, you never really know. Um, you can say that, agree to disagree, but I just look at all different angles and perspectives because if you just focus on one single perspective and one single frame of mind, you're never really gonna see the true picture of like what's actually happening within the world. I like to look at different perspectives and different angles because it gives me a wider picture and a wider sense of, how the world really functions. And I'm not saying that I know everything. I don't know anything. I don't know shit. So, but I do know a little bit. So, I mean, it could potentially. Yeah, like it could potentially like look, it doesn't even matter who wins the presidency because whoever wins, either Republic or Democrat, the other side of the party, I mean, it's already a civil war already. Like whenever you make like two different parties, you're making a civil war. You're making like a it's a division that's always happening within that. So I playing GTA 5 before GTA 6. Hey, what's up, Screw? Maybe I should just calm down. Maybe I'm being too serious, but that's how I am. How are people even gonna buy a disc of GTA 6? I think most people are gonna like, what do you call it? Most people are just gonna order it online and stuff. Yeah, yeah, because I'm telling you, bro, like it's not all sunshine and rainbows when it comes to all these politicians, basically everything that's like tied within the government. It's all controlled. There's very different degrees of control. They're gonna resell it, yeah. I mean, you know what's crazy too? Like by 2025, even scientists were saying like, that like, I mean, there's been blackouts too. You know what happened to Microsoft, right? Like it's crazy. And I think like more of these blackouts, like there's gonna be a time where you won't even be able to use your cell phone, or there's gonna be like no Wi-Fi for like a good period of time, and then people are just gonna freak the fuck out because they can't spend time without their phones. You know? Yeah, you already know that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, some people know. Yeah, most people, majority of people know, but I'm just like rephrasing it because Joe is finna shut it off because people know too much. I know, bro. People, I see that people are like are starting to know a lot more now than they used to before. And there's something there's like you can't deny there's just something weird going on in this world, bro. There's something going on. Okay, I've known that ever since I was like a teenager, like even when I was in school, like I mean, it starts in the school, right? The things that they teach you in school, bro. It's not even things that you're gonna use in like your daily life. I mean, when you look at these rich people, like the world leaders, like the World Economic Forum, they go to a whole differently, completely different school that their parents put them in. They go to a like an island or like to a secret, not a secret place, but like a more like rich school, and like that's how literally they learn the knowledge of of the secret knowledge of like how to be a leader or like dictator or authoritative dictatorship. Yeah, they literally have their own world. Like they've created their own like secret I won't say society, but they literally created their own, secret club, and you're not invited. And that's why in these times, oh fuck. Yeah, bro. In these times you really gotta protect your energy. You really gotta be vigilant and aware of who you surround yourself with, who you share your energy with, because we're living in those times right now where you can't really be, bullshitting around. I'm gonna just be myself here, bro. I'm just gonna say some curse words. I don't even fucking care. Whatever, bro. Look, you can't be like, yeah. I mean, you literally just gotta focus on yourself, bro. Because and I'm not saying this to scare people. You just gotta be aware, not be scared. You gotta be aware. Oh crap! You said Disney? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Walt Disney. He was literally in the 33 Club. If you know about the 33, 33333. And so like most of the Disney movies, bro. I mean, look, there was like you gotta pay attention to the Disney movies too, bro, because they be kind of weird as well. So I'm gonna give you an example. There's this like one like mention of an island, like it's crazy. You should know the Simpsons. Yeah, exactly. The Simpsons as well. The Simpsons are doing exactly what's happening in 2024. Yeah, and it's crazy because the writers of that show. There's something about them. Like they know, but I think that they're like, okay, look, for me, I think the future is not strange. How in one episode Trump was, yeah, yeah. Oh, this is exactly what I was gonna say. Look, the future is not the future for me, in my opinion. The future is not really set in stone. It's not set in stone. So the future is always changing. Like it can always rewrite itself. So that could have been a potential reality. That could have been a potential timeline, man. But if that happened, bro, already civil war. I think like that was crazy, bro. That was crazy. He was so close. Because so people worship Trump, or they worship these leaders, worship celebrities. They take a shit just like us. Shit is gonna hit the fan soon, pretty soon. Um, Eventually in the upcoming election season, if things really do get bad, which they definitely will. Like let me tell you guys, look, things will definitely get bad. You know why? You know why I say that? All right, I'm about to deliver this, and I'll tell you exactly why. I'll tell you exactly why shit is going to hit the fan, and things are going to get worse. The reason why is because this world is already fucked up. And in order for there to be like a brand new version of this world, or for people to have mutual respect about each other, about people not really gossiping drama, all this you know what I'm talking about, all this bull crap that's happening within the government, all this crap. The only way that's gonna stop is if things get really bad to the point where people start to realize that what the fuck is going on. Because the world is never going to change if it stays the same.
Hey, you know,
And if it stays the same, I'm actually scared if things don't hit the fan. Because if things don't get worse out there, then there's never going to be a revolution. There's never going to be a group of people who make this world a better place. And that's just my perspective that's just my perspective on it. It's never going to happen. If you want this world to change, things are going to get really bad. And it's your choice on what world you want to live in. Do you want to live in the fucking Matrix, or do you want to live in the beauty of, for me it's like nature and love and all that kind of stuff. I love that stuff. Just focusing on yourself, focus on your family, loved ones, and everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm happy. I'm actually excited for the world to like collapse and for dynasties, because it's gonna happen. Dynasties are gonna fall down. Empires are gonna fall down. All these bigger institutions are gonna fall down, because if they don't fall down, then I'm actually gonna be scared if it doesn't fall down, because the world is never gonna change. It's just gonna stay the same. There has to be something dramatic that's gonna happen in the world that's gonna make people think. It's gonna make people think about their own life and the world. And so it's gonna get to that point where people are just start to realize like what the fuck is going on. And then they're gonna start to change. They're gonna start to see the world differently. Because it's sad to say, bro, but sometimes something bad literally has to happen to people for them to like change their own life. And like that's gonna happen. Like something bad has to happen in order for them to realize like, holy fuck, like this world isn't what I thought it was, you know. But we'll see how the story of Earth plays out. But every period of time, good versus, yeah. Let me tell you, this whole notion of good and evil, this whole this whole notion of this whole notion of good and evil has been going on for centuries, a long time. It's a battle between good versus evil, right versus wrong. The more I see the GTA's map, the more I get hyped for GTA 6 because the GTA 5 map. I mean, by the time GTA 6 comes out, maybe the power might be out. I don't know. I'm a really optimistic person. So I know that being optimistic is actually really healthy for you. You actually live longer if you're optimistic, versus pessimistic. If you guys didn't know that, you actually live longer. You know that if you're more optimistic. So I'd rather be optimistic than narcissistic. Well, everyone has a different degree of narcissism within them. It's just about like how they utilize that narcissism, But I'm mostly optimistic because you can use your narcissism for to benefit your life or to destroy. It's like with anything, you can either create or you can destroy. It's your choice. Just like good and evil. For me, I want to create. I want to build. No stopping it. Yeah, no one can stop it. No one can stop what's coming to the planet. It depends on which part of the world you're looking at, because there's beautiful places on this planet. Don't get me wrong. There's some great people on this planet. Beautiful people. I'm telling you, but it's all about where you put your focus at.